So for us, we named our boat the Millennial Falcon, and we're taking it very seriously. All right, come on up, Princess Leia.
I'm captain.
It's Han Solo. There can only be one.
Well, you can be Chewie. We'll be co-captains.
I'm not gonna be Chewie.
You're hairier.
I'm Han Solo. Look at me.
How about we be co-captains? Okay, how can we do a cool tour without being cheesy? This is my boat. It's a 1993 37-foot Searunner. She was home built by a Canadian who was also a lighthouse attendant, and then poorly maintained after that. But she's ours outright, for better or for worse.
This is my boat. She's made of plywood, fiberglass, epoxy, nails, rusty nails, rotted plywood. Basically this, which I removed 64 square feet of and replaced with new. We're no longer ashamed of her. Welcome aboard. Let's take a look. First, we'll check out the forward cabin. The forward cabin consists of the bathroom, the nav station, and a spare bedroom. We have a Nature's Head, which is our composting toilet. It doesn't have any of the holding tank requirements of a normal toilet, so we like it a lot. Behind the mystical curtain is the cat's litter box, nice and out of the way. Over here we have our sink and storage area. Lots of storage behind those things. The sink is currently plumbed into salt water. We have no idea why. On the other side, more storage, up and lower, and a fainting couch, or seating. I don't really get why we have that either, but I guess you can hang out with your friend while they're going to the bathroom. The boat was built with a shit ton of storage, but being a multi-hull, we're not supposed to use any of it, so we have all these empty holes in the boat. Empty hole, now it's full of tools.
I'm not a tool.
Keep it light, keep it tight. So vast. Spinning around.
Watch this.
Watch what?
Only half of these work. This is our panel. This side's our AC panel. This side's our DC panel. AC is where you plug in all the things that are land driven. None of those work on our boat. DC is all the battery powered stuff, and most of those work on our boat. We have a GPS, we have some 12 volt plugins, we have some lights, and we have a auto helm autopilot, and that's about our systems. It also shows how much power our batteries have. Since we put the new solar array on there, it is kicking ass. Look at that green, in the green zone. The panel also reminds me of things I don't have, like a refrigerator, don't have that, an SSB, don't have that, radar, don't have that. Strobe, maybe we can have a little party, don't have that. The nav station also has this cool lifting table where we keep our charts and all of our paraphernalia for navigation. We have the cat's room where we take naps together. And then we have more storage here, 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 and here. Let's check out the cockpit and the stern castle.
This is the cockpit, and I guess the idea, since we haven't sailed it yet, we don't know, but I guess the idea was that the sidewalls are really high so you don't get wet, and then that the mast is right in front of you so you control all the lines right from the cockpit, and the steering wheel is right in the middle so that it's impossible to get around in the cockpit and you hit your knees all the time. But we have the Bimini that I made and the Dodger that I made. I'm really proud of those, because they were hard to do. You're also higher up. You can see all the points, the front, the aft. I mean, basically you can get like a 360 view of the boat, so that's kind of cool. You can see if the cat falls in. Let's go back to the stern castle. This is the stern castle. Why do they call it the stern castle?
Because it's the back end and it's like your castle.
Is that something you made up? Or
No, it's in the book.
Sorry. Well, this is basically where everything takes place except for the toilet, which is kind of nice, but also frustrating because you have to go outside to go to the bathroom and get around that steering wheel. Our friends. She only has 3, but it works for the pun. I thought if I named it after my friends, I'm less likely to kill them. This is the bed that we turned into storage, and Spencer really likes this feature. I'm not a huge fan of it, because it means to wake up in the middle of the night and see my husband taking a shit. And look at this. It's a toilet! This is our bed. This is where we sleep.
Can we have cocktails while we do this?
No! This is a table. This is where we eat. Give me food! This is the sink where we pee. I mean, do dishes.
I don't know if we're making subscribers or subscribers.
That's the tour of Millennial Falcon. Millennial, yeah.
Millennial, you got it right.
Hope you liked it, and if you want to know any more specifics about the boat, feel free to write us, because we love talking about boats. If you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to our channel. We are past 100 subscribers, which we're super pumped about.
We did it, you guys.
Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next week. You guys, we started a podcast. In case we weren't narcissistic enough with the YouTube channel, we started a podcast. We thought that some people aren't into the videos and a lot more people like to listen, and sometimes the YouTube videos just don't go in-depth enough for us. So we started a podcast. It's about sailing, it's about us, it's explicit, so be careful. I know you might have thought this video was explicit, but it's more explicit on the podcast. So you guys should check it out. It's on iTunes or wherever you get podcasts. And it's also on our website, Litzenbergers.com. So check it out and let us know what you think.
B forgot to give you guys some of the details about the podcast. The name, very important, is Ketchup with Litzenbergers. Ketchup like the condiment, Litzenbergers like my last name. You can find it on iTunes. I think she mentioned that. But we put a sample of the podcast at the end of this video, so you can check it out, see if it's your thing.
I know it's unheard of, but I'll take ketchup with my Litzenbergers. Ketchup with Litzenbergers. Yeah, I just had no idea. So I thought like, whoa, this guy is like really odd. He's just kind of crazy almost.
Because he was high as a kite.
I didn't know that. So then he's like, you two, like you need to come see my boat. Come see the boat I'm staying in.
I'll literally go look at any boat.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't think so. And by the time I said that, I don't. Yeah, Spencer was up the ladder. So we go up there in the boat, and we're sitting there, and he's like, I want to play you some music. Like, okay, so I'm...
At this point, it's pretty clear that he's high on cocaine or high.
To Spencer, I'm still totally in the dark.
What do you think this guy is?
I just thought he was weird.
Okay.
I didn't know. So then it started getting really odd. Like he just was talking about odd things, like strange, like this is the music I like. Like, oh no, not this song. Not this song. I'll play this song. You two sit here. No, I want you to sit there and I want you to sit there. And it was like super specific. And so I think I kind of nudged Spencer like, let's just get out of here. This is fucking weird. So Spencer's like, no dude, I think we're gonna take off. Well, he grabbed a knife then at that point.